And we're back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rollsicle. My name is Nathaniel. I'm one of the hosts here at the channel. I am joined off screen by my lovely co-host. She's over there doing wonderful laptop-y things, but this one's really just kind of an article video. But we wanted to bring you guys a quick video talking about a big change, sort of, happening to one of our big hobbies, which is Magic the Gathering, and my favorite way to play Magic the Gathering, which is draft. So with the release of Spider-Man, which has happened by the time you guys are seeing this, they are introducing a new way to draft. So you can see here, introducing Pick 2 Draft, a new way to play. And it's about, technically I could end the video there, right? You could probably figure out how this works. But we're going to go through the article and talk a little bit about it. All right, so there's a new way to draft, and it's swinging into Magic sooner than you think. Pick 2 Draft is a brand new way to play, offering all the fun of Limited for 4-player pods. Attendees of recent Magic Cons have seen us playtest this format, but we're excited to make it official. Grab 3 friends and 12 play boosters. It's time to draft. So you're still using 3 play boosters. It's still an official draft format, which, other than some changes, you're still drafting. You're still constructing a limited deck. And I do think, literally right before we started recording this, I now realize why they're targeting 4-player pods. And it's the commanderification of Magic and now of draft, right? So everybody in casual Magic plays Commander. It's the most popular format. I don't think it's the best way to play the game because I love Limited so much, but I can't deny it's a ton of fun and it is by far the most popular way to play. And of course, Wizards knows that. So they want to take a group of friends that already gets together and plays Magic and go, you don't have to find more people to go draft. Here's a way that you can draft with just those 4 friends. So you already have a group together and you're more likely to actually do it. Do I think that's a bad thing? I don't know. I think it becomes a bit of a bad thing when they start designing sets around a 4-player pod, which is what we're seeing in the size of pool of cards for Spider-Man. But let's get further into this. All right, Pick 2 Draft is our dedicated 4-person draft format, and its name tells you everything you need to know. It's designed to be played with 4 players as opposed to draft's usual 8-person pods. If you have a group you usually play Commander with, they even call it out here. Pick 2 Draft is a great way to mix up your Magic night. So again, they're wanting to lean into the fact that everybody loves Commander. Pick 2 Draft events play out similarly to other draft events, but with a few key differences. When you open your first play booster, you take 2 cards from it and pass it to the left. So normally you would take 1 card, now you're going to take 2 cards. You repeat this process, taking 2 cards each time and passing to the left, until there are no more cards being passed. Then you open your second play booster, pick 2 cards, and pass to the right. So you're still switching which direction you draft in, you're still going left, right, left. But the real only big difference here is that you're picking 2 cards. And so that is allowing you to play with only 4 players. But what's really going to balance this more is the smaller size of set, which I think is probably something they're looking to do with a lot of universes beyond, because they're going to have to stretch themselves thin relatively soon. So they're wanting to go ahead and cushion and plan for that by normalizing, that's the word I want, a smaller set, a smaller standard set. You don't need 250 cards. Here's 170 or 180 cards. And that's going to be enough, right? Anyways, let's get back into this. After you've completed this draft, you'll build a 40-card deck out of the cards you've drafted in any number of basic lands. You'll then play against one of the other drafters, with the winning players from the first round pairing up and the other 2 players also pairing up. So again, since it's 4 people, you only play 2 matches, right? You play your original match, then the winners play, then the losers play, and you have a done bracket, right? There's literally no way if you lose your first one that you can earn your way back up, because there's not enough people, right? That you're going to have somebody be 2-0, you're going to have 2 people be 1-1, and then you're going to have 1 person be 0-2, right? Like, that's just how it's going to work its way out, which is going to contribute to the fact that this will be a faster way to draft. And that I am happy about, purely because I could get a group of 4 friends together and say, hey, we can do this, have a winner, have 2 in the middle, and have a loser, if you will, by 2 hours maybe, if they know the cards. And that's not something that was really possible if you had to get 8 people together, do a really long draft, or you had to find special ways to draft in other ways. So I don't hate that part. Let's see. So then it says, With the winning players, yep. The winner walks away with the greatest prize of all, bragging rights, plus any other prizes if it's an official event. So, where can you actually play a Pick 2 draft? Looking to try it, you may already have. We've been including Pick 2 draft as part of our lineup of ticketed play and on-demand events at MagicCons. I haven't been to a MagicCon, so I've not gotten to do that yet. Letting you meet new friends while playing this new format. We plan to host Pick 2 draft events at future MagicCons. Cool. I would love to go to a MagicCon now that I'm thinking about it. We might need to do that at some point.
There's one in Atlanta this month, and I wanted to buy tickets, but it was so expensive.
How expensive was it? How expensive is MagicCon?
It was gonna be like $80 for one of us. And then we would have had to go to Atlanta. We live farther from Atlanta now.
Yeah, that's fair.
We couldn't really justify that. Sadly.
Maybe as we earn some money and have some set aside, but yeah. So keep an eye out for this format, MagicCon Atlanta in September. See, look at that. So it was definitely at MagicCon Atlanta in September. Yeah. Pick 2 draft events are a great way to sneak in some games between panels or live events, as the format is very fast. So that's one of the big drawbacks of draft, is you need to have some time. If you're doing a full 8-person draft and you want to really play all the games, I'd argue you might even have to have close to 4 hours. I mean, depending on how slow people draft. If you put a timer on the drafting and deck building part, then you might get it done in 3, but you're definitely not getting it done in 90 minutes. They say in their playtest pods have been able to draft, build decks, and play all of the matches in 90 minutes or less, which is really impressive. I do think that that's going to be a good thing. Additionally, you can play Pick 2 drafts using any Magic the Gathering booster pack. So this is what's really interesting. They are backdating this and saying this will work with all previous booster packs, which I'm really interested in because we've got a couple cubes we've been making. I can get 4 people together and test this and go, hey, let's do a Pick 2 draft with 4 people and see how this feels on Foundations, or see how that might be a really good way to play. And I do think Pick 2 draft, as much as they're wanting it to be a way that we all spend a lot more money on the upcoming sets and Universes Beyond and all that stuff, it could be a really nice format to build into your cube play if you can't consistently get 8 people. We're hoping to maybe get some more friends into Magic the Gathering that are local. I can pretty confidently say we aren't going to have 8 friends that are local playing regularly very often. But we could have 4. I think that's a much more doable number. So that part's really interesting. We'll have to see how well that actually lines up, though. Yep. We'll see if that's actually something. While this format is designed primarily with play boosters in mind, now that goes all the way back to Murders at Karlov Manor, which is coming up on 2 years old now, I think, right? So they're saying it's designed for play boosters. There's nothing stopping you from playing Pick 2 draft with booster packs from across Magic's history. So they're truly saying this should work and should be a relatively balanced draft experience all the way back to the origins of Magic. Since this is an official format, your local game store may host sanctioned Pick 2 drafts. We're excited for you to enjoying this. Okay, that's a typo, right? We are excited for you to enjoying this fun new format. Yeah, probably begin enjoying this fun new format at your local game store in the near future. So how do I feel about this? Because that's really where we'll end this video off. And we want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think for us personally, or I should say for me, because Ashley is off to the side probably making her own opinions about it because she's, her own person with her own draft opinions. But for me, who drafts a lot, I think this is a good thing that there's more ways to draft because I want to get more people into draft. I want more people to try it. I want more people to fall in love with it because I think it is the way to play Magic. I mean, every standard set truly is crafted to draft and play sealed with. And there's what would you say, maybe 75% of cards that will truly never see the light of day outside of draft and sealed, or some pickup play kids are building their, or you're playing a popper deck or something like that. Because the most popular ways to play being Commander and Standard, and then you throw in Modern and Pioneer, those are only going to use your high power rares typically. Obviously there are exceptions. And so most of your commons and uncommons get pushed to the side. They don't exist for anything other than filler in a pack or to play limited. And that's one of the things I love about it is you really see the value in all of the cards. And I love that. So I want more people to experience that. I don't know how I feel if it seems to affect the way they design sets, though. I don't ever want them to design sets in a way that encourages one style of play, because Magic already exists in a way where one style of set design allows you to play 50 different formats right now, right? Like, every single set, we get a couple good commander cards. Every single set, we tend to get something that mixes up Modern a little bit. Stuff that works in Pioneer. Commons that might change Pauper. Like, these things happen right now with every set. And if you design sets towards look at it right now. How many legendaries do we have because of Commander? So sets have already been influenced by that format, by that way of playing the game. And I don't think sets are better because of it. I don't like that Spider-Man has the Soul Stone because it's a chase card for Commander. I don't like that. And it only exists because they want to build towards Commander. So now if they start building towards Pick 2 Draft, we might see a lot more small number of card sets with a few chase cards in them that are built for Commander. Because they want you to pick 2 draft and then take those really good cards that you pick 2 drafted and build Commander decks out of them, because they just want the gamble of the chase cards. That's what really makes them money, because then they can price hike the packs because of the artificially high-priced cards that cost them the same amount of money to make. I don't know. Don't love that. But I do like that there is another way to play. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I think the best thing we can do from this is take this to our old packs, to our old cubes, to our old formats, and really see if this is a wonderful, fun new way to play those cards, and really hope and do our best to show Wizards of the Coast that we don't want them to just ruin sets going forward because they're building them for Commander and Commander Draft. That's what this really is, right? This is your Commander pod drafting. So that's how we feel about it, or at least how I feel about it. We want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. I haven't gotten a chance to draft this way yet, but here soon we'll be able to draft through the Omen Paths on Arena, and I know one of the ways they're going to do that, because it is a small set, is having this pick 2 draft as an option. It obviously won't be quite the same as drafting in person, but it'll at least give me an experience, and hopefully I'll have some more to say in another video after that. But for now, that's what we think. That's what we've got for you. Thank you guys for being so awesome, checking out this video. If you want to check out any of the other videos we have, please do so. We make all sorts of nerdy content here for you guys. We've got video game playthroughs, Magic content, TTRPG content. You know the gist, which is a couple of nerds sharing our hobbies with you guys. That's what we have in this video, though. So we will see you guys in whatever comes next. But until then, may those rolls be ever in your favor. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye, y'all.